All
really
right.
do like it.
But another topic we go into is like any low key artists or music that you've been listening to that's like not a lot of people listen to, but you think it's like they should get some more attention. So like I'll start off with like my
The
friend David
obvious.
Caton. He's otherwise known as the Eurotrip. He's been putting out some music that's been pretty fire. Like he just dropped one. It's like called I Can't Breathe, and it was pretty fire, bro. If you look at it, it's like the production was pretty nice. Like the editing was. I was actually thinking when I heard his thing on SoundCloud. I was like, yo, bro, I could make another YouTube video for this, like a music video for this. But then he dropped one the next day. I was like, okay, he beat me to the punch. But it was pretty good fire. Like I'll put the link to it. It's pretty dope. I'll put it on the Discord
The
also.
Eurotrip one was very good.
Why do my people lay dead on the street? Been overthinking, ain't getting no sleep. I got a family depending on me. I stay alive because I gotta lead. Take all my pain and put that on a beat. Already know if I lose it, they'll say that I'm crazy for all this. Hop out of that basement with no lift. Not playing no games while I'm all in. I've been in the rain in the morning. They said I'm crazy for all this. Hop out of that basement with no lift. Not playing no games while I'm all in. I've been in the rain in the morning. How long will it take you to see? It took having literal knees on our neck just to show you that I can't breathe. And you call it the land of the free. Give us our justice, there ain't no peace. Believe in the system, there ain't no reason. Holding the grudge, know that we ain't equal. If I bring the heat, they'll say that I'm crazy for all this. Hop out of that basement with no lift. Not playing no games while I'm all in.
Right, so
Yeah, he's got some bars. He got to put some more stuff out. I think he's got his second album's coming out soon. He said soon, but I'm pretty sure in the next few months, maybe by fall. Anyone else have any?
But to further elaborate on him though, so what kind of music does he produce? Like, what kind of a vibe is his music giving off?
Like he's a rapper, so he does rap, and
Or like, like what kind of rap? You know what I mean? Like, there's different kinds out there, and different people
how would
that
I
do-
describe it? Like he's got this more chiller vibe, but then he can also pop off on some tracks too. So it's like
I see.
it's how do I describe it?
Like, so chill hip hop vibe. Like, not necessarily lo-fi.
Like it's not like the Weekend vibes, but then it's not straight up trap music. It's like in between. It's just like a nice chill, but then
Very good
also
medium.
like it goes hard. It's like low key, but then it also goes hard on the
Okay.
beat.
I mean, that definitely
Across
sounds like
4
something
continents
that
today, tens of thousands
it's
took
not
to the
too much
streets.
in either direction.
Yeah, and it's not like those like stereotypical SoundCloud rappers where it's like it's like generic. It's like generic type sounding. Like this
Money
guy's got
Blood,
like
X,
I
Drugs.
think he's still figuring out his sound, but the sound that he's putting out is official sounding. Like it sounds like it's like officially produced. I think he's been working with was it Fat Philly or something? Like he's working with like a legit like production company in I think somewhere in
production
Europe.
crew, right?
He's based out of like Croatia. So, because like that's where he I think was stationed in the Air Force. But
That's a nice background that I didn't know about.
yeah, like he's like definitely like even though he still sounds like he might be working on his sound, he's just been dropping some bangers, and like the lyrics that come from the beats are fire. Like the beats are alright, but definitely the lyrics on it are pretty fire. It's coming from him.
Right. And honestly, I think I do appreciate that more when it comes to rap music. Like, I always describe rap to other people as the way I see it, poetry with a beat, When you say poetry with a beat, well, then that means you want to focus more on the poetry part as opposed to the beat, you
Yeah.
know? But that's just me personally, I know there's a lot of people that they get their kick out of the beat or they
Oh,
get
yeah.
only a little bit off the lyrics, But seeing that you're saying this guy has a very good balance of the two, I think that that's a nice thing.
And it's
about-
definitely like it'll definitely click with you like if you're going through struggle and stuff because it sounds like a lot of his music you kind of feel like there's some struggle been going through, like he went through that and he's like trying to rise above it. So there's stuff
Right.
like that.
It's almost as if he's putting his like soul and experience into the music that he's producing, right?
Yeah.
Which is what it should be. in my
Exactly.
opinion. You should be putting like your own experience, your own feelings into it. Otherwise, how are you gonna convey anything to the people, right?
Yeah.
So,
Look, Carlo, you make
That's kind of
music.
the vibe I get. Sorry.
Oh,
continue.
sorry, no, sorry.
I have, yeah, I'm still working on if I have any time to. I do want to make an album at one point in my life.
oh, you want to make a full album, really?
Oh, an album, bro. I already know you
Once
could make.
I'm working on it, because I'm able to. Yeah, just a lot of going on, trying to make friends right
Oh,
now. So
Right, yeah.
I see.
I was supposed to go filming today, for example. I just didn't have time.
Ah.
Because it's like, you know, not to be insulting, but it's like, you know how big it is to like make a whole album, right? Like, that's ambitious.
It's gonna be
It's
I'm
great.
just gonna make it simple. Nothing crazy.
That's fair.
I'm telling you, you can make
But,
that big
it
into
will
an album.
happen. When I say I will do it, I will do it. You
No,
guys.
you're
know
not
me.
wrong. I believe you
It's
on
like,
that.
remember when I said that I would make an album? Yeah, here it is.
Remember that time? It's on video.
Yeah, you guys are like, I don't remember saying that. Like, yeah.
I
that's-
remember that. That's one of my hidden talents, but I'll leave that for later and the podcast. But John, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, and I think you're quite familiar with this, and I'm pretty sure everybody that's watched either Samurai Champloo and Nujabes and all
Oh,
his
yeah.
music, that I don't think would have been propelled to the same heights it did if it hadn't been in Samurai Champloo. But like
Yeah.
all of those, we gathered up a whole bunch of grassroots rappers for that, and just hip hop artists, and like I think what Jeff was talking about before with communicating soul. That album to me is like, I don't know, the bare bones of what it means to be a hip hop artist or a rapper. So
Yeah.
I'll always go back to listen to it because there's always something I miss when I listen to it, and the next time I listen to it, I learn something new about, you know, like what small scale rappers and people that don't make it beyond like, I guess like what you would consider the stereotypical rap battles that you saw in 8 Mile or something like that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's like those underground, like really, like people just like duking it out, and just like it's like those people don't get the attention like as like these mainstream rappers, and then it's like they're bringing it out like with all this like like Nujabes and all them.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a
obviously
sound.
beat mixing. It was like a match made in heaven, and I don't think like those people get that kind of spotlight unless you have some sort of like inspired collaboration like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely feel the soul in like the music. It's like it's like it's a different sound than the mainstream. Oh gosh, it's Mikey again.
Why are you guys little bitches?
Yo, Mikey, you weren't participating like in the last one. You were just trolling.
I couldn't figure out how to fix my camera, and you know what? My camera won't work.
Okay.
Well, that is an.
Well, that
unfortunate-
are you gonna participate in this podcast and be like a normal podcast?
Use your laptop.
No.
Then I could kick you, bro.
Fuck you. Where's Worm?
Swarm snaked.
Yeah, Swarm snaked on us, so. It's
Oh,
okay.
really?
John,
Yeah,
go
bro.
on.
I was calling. She
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
answer.
that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Watch when I put the video. It's not gonna work.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
Oh,
guys.
it works.
this guy.
No.
Like,
Wait, I'm gonna turn it off.
If Mikey's wearing black as well, I'm gonna laugh at Chris.
yeah, actually, yeah, bro. This is some bull crap.
Like, if Mikey's
And it
I'm gonna
looks
laugh.
like it stopped working. Oh.
Next topic.
Oh well, I wanted to bring up also like on the people who I was listening to that I feel are up and coming. It's like there's this pop indie music artist. Her name's Alyssa Garcia. She had recently came out with Running, so that was pretty good. Is it like a poppy like I don't know, jazzy feel? It's just like it's really catchy.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Tell me, can you love me longer? Will you stick around? If I tell you that I need space, promise not to overcomplicate. I just need to be found. And if I miss you, it'll change the way I kiss you. I don't wanna bore you, but I'm running out of things to say. I'm running from myself. I'm running toward my doubt. I'm running, 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 running. But all this running's gonna bring me home to you.
So yeah, it was like it flows really well, and it's like it's catchy, and like you kind of feel it's like it's talking about like like they're not taking a break in the song. In the song, it's like it's describing how it's like the girl kind of needs to get her space, but she doesn't. She's not trying to break away from the person, but she just needs the space to eventually come back together with that person, like to make the love stronger. So it's like, you know, they're while their time is off, it's like, you know, she's gonna miss you, and that's like the first line of the song is absence makes the heart grow fonder. So it's like, you know, yeah. So Carla, you know, you and Marin, it's like your absence makes the heart grow fonder. So when you guys come back together, it's like some of the lines in the song.
Distance.
Yeah, it's like some of the lines in the song is like it's like if it's like, you know, if she misses you, it'll change the way she kisses you. It's like, oh, and I was like, fire, bro. I like the song, bro, and it's really catchy. I'll link it below because it's straight fire. And like so her others, like there's a few of her other songs like Sincerely Me. It's like I like the too by her. It's like she's got her like a lot more chiller vibe than like, you know, the Eurotrip that I recommended earlier. But it's like cool, like, you know, chill listening, I would say. A little feelsy listening too. So I'm like, but yeah.